I'll be the best alive. I'm gonna show you how to do it right. You'll see how you should be living life. But when you do, it's not that hard, really, but I wanna give it up. I'll be the best alive. I'm gonna show you how to do it right.
What's up, BC? I'm Giovanni, and this is the podcast for Boston. Today, we are joined by BC softball stars Adriana Martinez, Halie, Pappion, and Meg Schouten. Guys, how are we doing today? Welcome.
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
We were having this discussion before. I was born and raised on the East Coast, probably the most snow I've ever seen in my life. You guys are each from southern destinations. Is this the most snow you've ever seen?
Yes.
It has to be,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just an ungodly amount of snow,
Yes.
in my opinion. What's this semester been like so far, guys? So happy to have you in here for a podcast to showcase what BC softball is all about. But you got a big season coming up ahead, starting on Friday. What's the preparation been like?
You know, it's been a lot, but it's been cold and it's long days, but good days. Definitely have gotten better every single day, and so we're really excited to see what we're gonna do with our new squad. So it'll be good.
Yeah, it's been a lot of early mornings and late nights, but you can see our hard work paying off throughout practice, so it's definitely worth it.
Yes, just really excited to see all of our preparation show itself on the field this weekend.
One of the things I think is so unique about college baseball and softball is that you essentially have a season before your season, right? The fall season.
Yeah.
But genuinely, a chance to be with the group of people you'll be with mostly for the rest of the season. What's that opportunity like to get going and in the fall and then kind of translate that, like you said, to the wintertime when you get started?
You know, I think it's two different seasons. It feels like honestly a year ago was our fall season because this month is always go, 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 and we're always going 6 days a week. But I think that it is a really good tell of what we're going to be like as a squad. It's a time for all of us to bond, a time for us to come together. And I feel like a lot of sports don't necessarily have that time. So it's really special to see how we can grow over one semester in the fall and then play some games and see how that turns out, but then come back in the spring and have our squad ready to go.
Yeah. Also, I think it's really good to see how much we grow as a team because you'll definitely see a difference in the fall games and the spring games, and to be able to see just how much we're growing together as a team, it's really exciting and it's fun. I mean, you can even tell within our practices that we've had as of late, but also just going back and thinking about the fall season to where we are now, it's just crazy to think about because we definitely have progressed.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, they said it perfectly. Everything that we've done since the fall leading up into the season has just been amazing, and honestly just a breath of fresh air from everything that's happened. So yeah.
And both of you mentioned growth, right, and bonding. What does that look like on a day-to-day basis, whether it's in the fall or leading up to the season?
You know, it's bonding through all the things we go through. I mean, we have good times, we have bad times, we laugh, we grow together, we run together, we play music together. We honestly really do everything together, whether it's good or bad. And I think it allows all of us to grow stronger. And this squad is really special. You can't tell who's a freshman, you can't tell who's a senior. So I think it's really special what we have. And, we bond through everything we do, and we're all here for each other all the time.
Yeah.
So.
And you say it's 2 seasons, both on the field and in terms of the weather, right? As we
Yeah.
were just talking about, a lot warmer in the fall. Speaking of warm, you'll start on the road in Florida. You don't play a home game until March 27th. We were talking about that before a little bit too. What's the challenge of being on the road so often, so early?
I think the main challenge is just managing school. I think it's just difficult to
Because you're students too.
you forget about it. You forget about that. But yeah,
Right.
I think it's missing classes and just having to make up work. But with girls that have taken similar classes previously, prior years, usually we'll pass down notes or whatever we need to, and we use each other. So we are going through it together, which is kind of the bonding thing as well. With the tough things, the school is a big part of it. So relying on each other, we're all going through it. So
We definitely spend our free time doing schoolwork or connecting with people outside of softball, but definitely a lot of it schoolwork, emailing professors, and balancing the amount of time that we're gone, because we're gone usually more so than we are here. Yeah. So balancing that time, having that communication, and reaching out to professors and classmates and trying to keep up.
yeah.
We'll get into the theme of leadership as this episode goes on, but AD, you're a sophomore. You guys are seniors. Are there any lessons about you talk about the challenges of just having to make up so much work? I can't even fathom how little you guys are on campus until really when it gets warm out in maybe late March or April. But what are some of the things you'll pass down from a leadership perspective, right, as some of the elders on the team in terms of working through that?
Yeah. Oh gosh. I mean, I think my biggest thing is like you're gonna figure it out. I mean, we're all here to help you, and the seniors are obviously passing down what we know and how we've gone through things. But I think it's like you're gonna figure it out, and you got to learn to communicate. I mean, we do push a lot of communication. I feel like, as well as like we lead by example. I think so. We're doing schoolwork all the time. Like we've got girls always together doing schoolwork, but I feel as though also too our younger girls also are good examples of leadership as well because they do the exact same stuff.
Yeah. I was going to say something along the same lines as like practicing what we preach. You know, we talk about working hard. We're making sure that we're in early or that we're staying late to take extra reps or maybe spin some more if you're a pitcher. But definitely, yeah, I think that, yeah, I guess like with softball, it's relaying that we've all like been through it, whether it's a big struggle in a game or it's a great win, like not letting the wins get too big, but not letting a loss really get to your head. And I think it's just acknowledging that everybody is human, that it's just a game. So I don't know, trying to make light of it and let them know that at the end of the day, it is just a game and it's about the relationships.
Yeah.
I feel like too, we use our experience to help them through their current experiences because we've gone through something very similar. Whether the circumstances are slightly different, it's very similar to things that we've learned or things that we've gone through. So I feel like we use a lot of our experience to help them.
And what's the best lesson you'd say you learned from seniors like them?
Honestly, like I wouldn't say that there's like one specific lesson, but I usually just look at it as being a sponge and just like absorbing all the information that they give us, all the advice that they like are leaving for us because like Meg and Pap said, like they've been here and they've done it, whether the circumstances were a little bit different, they've done it and they know how it is. So they're just honestly trying to help as much as they can. So I think all of the help that they've given us and given me as a sophomore, even the freshmen below, like was just like awesome. And it's very helpful.
It can be hard to pin one thing down because there's just so much to learn across such a long season, right? That's the other thing we haven't talked about. It's a gauntlet, right? Forget the fall ball season. You're going through into May, right? If you get to where you want to be, you have a new coach leading you, Beth Krysick, coming over from St. Francis. Obviously, success in her prior stops, a couple of NCAA regional appearances. I would like to start with the upperclassmen first on this, but what's it like buying into a new process and a new philosophy?
Yeah, it was a change. I mean, before we even knew that she was our coach, I was really nervous coming back for my senior year, and everything felt so comfortable. So having that change was really different. But I think just buying into it because it's what we got. I mean, it was our last year. It's our last year, so it's kind of like we're going to buy into what we have. And if it's going to work, it's going to work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But, I mean, so far we've seen that it worked. So I've seen a huge difference in us in August versus now. And it's a drastic difference. So it's really easy to buy into when you see those results.
Yeah. I think like whenever Coach B came into, she was a very positive light, and the whole coaching staff as a whole, I mean, they were super excited about the program, which ultimately got us very excited for the upcoming season. So I think that going in with an open mind and just knowing that obviously we're here to work together as a team and not looking at it in any kind of light that is not positive really because that's what we have. So yeah, I think just buying into it and knowing that it's for the best.
Yeah, it's such a special staff, like to see how much positivity radiates from them, but also the accountability that also radiates from them is like bringing us up with them, but allowing us to have a positive perspective.
Right, and just living and breathing BC softball.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's the biggest thing when you have change. You mentioned uncertainty, right? Going into your senior year, not really knowing what direction they're going to go in, right? When your prior coach leaves, and then you get someone like Coach B, it sounds like she's been transcendent so far in terms of heading into this season. AD, for a younger player like yourself, what does that philosophy and messaging look like for you?
Honestly, like being a sophomore, I played with Meg and Pap last year underneath the last coaching staff, but with Coach B and the rest of the staff coming in this year, kind of like what they said, like it was honestly just such a positive light and just a breath of fresh air. Like I said previously, it was just like you can see that they care a lot about the program, even just now being here, and they want it to go into a positive direction and they want to bring us with them as well.
And knowing that softball really, we said this about volleyball as well, and the more sports we can say this about is the better. Softball is on the rise, it feels like. I think the sport has never been more popular.
Yeah.
I personally had a great time watching the NCAAs last year, Texas Tech, right? How
Awesome.
good is that?
Yeah,
First
it was awesome.
Grand Slam, come on. That's incredible.
Yeah.
But, just what's it like to be playing softball in a time where the sport is gaining popularity year over year?
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's
very
super exciting.
exciting.
I mean, I can tell from freshman year like how our crowds have changed. So I
Yeah.
think
Yes.
that it's just super awesome too to see that everybody is able to acknowledge softball and how great of a sport it is, and it is also like a big tool to bring women together. So it's super awesome, and it's a great sport.
It
If
is.
you haven't
Yeah.
watched,
It's
you need to
amazing.
watch.
Really
Yeah,
good,
it's
really good,
cinema.
awesome.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's good energy and it's exciting. And every person I encounter, even when I'm home, they're like, "Oh, you play softball? Oh, I watched softball and it was so awesome. Like that was the first time I watched it." So it's really cool to see how excited people are, and it's really exciting for us to play and have people behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on the note of this year's team, before we move into kind of your personal stories, your YBCs and stuff like that, right? All the important good things. How would you describe this year's team going into the season?
Awesome. And
There's a
like,
great word.
Exciting.
Yes, awesome,
Yeah.
exciting.
Full of life.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I feel as though even through our long days, people are still excited to be there, and our team is excited to be together. And even after the long days, we're like, okay, let's go hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's definitely full of life, and I think each day somebody is pulling somebody up with them, and it's exciting to see how much growth and how much excitement comes from the bottom up and also up down. So I just know we're just full of life. Like
Yeah.
I
It's funny you said bottom down because I was literally thinking that the freshmen
Yeah.
are just awesome
Yeah.
and
They're
they
exciting.
bring
They're
so
so
much life to
amazing.
the team
Yes.
and they get excited, we get excited, we're all excited. We
Yeah.
have a long day of class and practice and we're going into lift screaming, yelling because for what?
Yeah,
Like,
I
we
feel like
just,
there's just so much
making
goodness,
light out of
like-
the situation. Like
there's just so much goodness that comes from this squad, and I mean,
absolutely.
it's just so exciting to show up every single day and see somebody excited to be there, and it brings everybody with them.
And I can only imagine how that translates to the field, right? When you start playing it and you're all so happy to be around each other and just to be doing it, right? Win or lose. I think that's the
Yeah.
best part of a team sport where you need all sorts of, support from wherever it can come from, right? So I think that's really important that you guys are generating that early on.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of
that's
fun.
incredible. Even through the cold, right?
Yes,
And
even
not-
through the cold.
Not being
Yes,
able
it
to
brings
see
us
your
together.
field. Yeah.
Brings us together. Yeah, we bond.
That's great. BC, it sounds like it's been a great experience for all of you. I'm a fellow senior with you guys. You're just in your second year here. But did each of you guys have a YBC moment or a this is the place for me revelation when you were touring here?
Well, I was
Go ahead.
absolutely blown away whenever I came to campus. I
Yeah.
mean, it genuinely looks, and that's when I first really got into Harry Potter. So whenever I first came, I was literally like, this is it. And it's a beautiful
is
campus.
Hogwarts, right?
Yeah, it's literally Hogwarts. But yeah, I mean, I came on a campus, everybody's super friendly, and I think that's something that I really cherish being from Louisiana, just having like a homey vibe to the culture. But yeah, definitely the beautiful scenery, awesome people, amazing coaching staff. I mean,
Had you not read Harry Potter before you got here, or
I'm not a big reader, but I did
or maybe watch the movies?
watch
or-
the movies.
well,
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
But no movies. no
super
nothing.
into it now. But
Oh, well, because of BC, right?
of
Because Gaston Hall is
course,
literally in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm inspired.
Exactly.
I never, honestly, in my own opinion, have never had a YBC moment when I was getting recruited, but my mom did. So I came here sophomore year of high school and had a camp, and I loved it. I mean, it was fantastic, and it was great, and BC was always on my radar. And then September 1st of my junior year came around, and obviously we can start getting recruited by coaches. And my mom, I narrowed down my list of schools, and very grateful that BC was on that list, and I decided to commit to BC. And my mom, right after I got off that phone call, was like, I knew you were going to go there. So people always say that you have that moment when you step on campus that you're like, this is where I'm going to be. I never had that, but my mom had it for me.
What, if I can ask, what were some of the things she liked about BC that made it click for her?
I don't really know. I mean, she loved the campus. She loved the staff. And she loved the city and the way it is. I mean, I had a checklist and all the things that I wanted, and BC checked off that list for me. I mean, getting a great education, and I'm playing, at the time, Power 5 school, but now Power 4. And I wanted to experience 4 seasons. I'm from Arizona, so I've never experienced 4 seasons and leaves changing.
Well, we're getting
and,
4
And
seasons.
so, yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
really
yeah.
getting the 4 seasons here.
And then some.
Yeah, so I mean, it checked off everything on my list, and I knew this is where I wanted to go. So I guess mine was a little bit more of a logical answer, but my mom knew that this is where I was going to be.
Adriana, how about you?
I would say for me, it wasn't kind of the same as Meg. Like, it wasn't like a YBC moment, but I will say that whenever I first stepped on campus, like, I knew that I wanted to be here because I am from kind of a smaller town, but it's close to a city. I live in Georgia, so we're pretty close to Atlanta, and like where I'm from, sorry. And I know I was like saying that like Georgia is like in Atlanta.
Okay, she's just really close to Atlanta.
That one.
But yes, I'm from a smaller town, like right outside of Atlanta. And when I got to BC, it was kind of like that same vibe, like being in Chestnut Hill, being so close to Boston. And so like, I think that that was kind of a selling point for me, is I've always wanted to like kind of stay in a smaller area, but be close to a big city and just kind of have that like variance in my life. But also the coaching staff was amazing. Like, I really liked all the facilities. Like, again, what Meg said, you're getting a great education. You're getting to play Power 4 softball. You're getting to play softball at the highest level. So honestly, like, what more could you ask for?
That's it. You both brought up the Power 4. How much of the factor was the ACC and playing in that league specifically in terms of your decision to come here?
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty big part. I
Yeah,
mean, like
pretty big
everybody,
part. It's a Power 4, and I mean, it's really special, the East Coast. So
and I
mean,
feel like
with now
everybody
Cal
also like
Stanford, but-
grows up wanting to play like at the highest level and
Right.
wanting
Yeah.
to play in one of those like top 4 conferences.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
And
that
BC
that
offers
also
you the
had
best
to-
of both worlds. You can also get great education while
Exactly.
also
Yes,
staying
while
at
also
the
being
highest
in the
level.
ACC.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And now
so-
you mentioned the All Coast Conference, right? Having to travel across the country.
Yeah,
Yes.
all coast.
I don't
All
think- have you guys had that experience yet? Speaking of
Yep,
travel,
we have.
What,
we
what
went
is
to
that like?
we went to Cal. It was our spring break trip, long trip and a red eye back. So I mean, we went over there and it was really exciting. It was fun because there were some girls that have never gone to California, and so that was cool. And some girls got to go home. We have a lot of people from the West Coast, so it was really awesome to see families out there and have that experience and play softball somewhere else than the East Coast.
That's great. And Florida sounds like a breeze, right? On
Yeah.
Friday
No, it really
after
is.
something like
Really
that,
is.
right? I'll gladly go to Florida
Yeah.
over having to go to Stanford or Cal. To keep on the point of philosophies and messaging, right? When you come here and be recruited, obviously coaching staff when you all were recruited is different from the one now. But what are some of those tenets or maybe non-negotiables within the program that have kind of stayed the same throughout both staffs?
I think there's a big emphasis on our education.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a huge emphasis on softball and the accountability and all the lessons that you learn with that. But I think a huge thing is our education, and that comes first and foremost for us. And we're told that because at the end of the day, professional softball is not huge. So we're all going to go do great things and be awesome people. So our education has definitely been a sticking point for both staffs.
Yeah. I think education and also like kind of the way that we hold ourselves. I
Yeah.
think that like on and off the field, like taking care of our business in the classroom, but also the way we present ourselves outside of the classroom. Like we're in Boston, at airports.
Yes,
I think that
you
that's
always have the BC on your chest.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
exactly. We were always told about like representing BC and like always obviously representing more than ourselves, but the program.
Yeah.
So I think that just like keeping that in mind wherever we're going and holding ourselves to a certain standard.
Yep.
It's a great mantra, right? Because you said it. That BC's on your chest. You're an ambassador for the school, for your teammates, right? I'm sure you've seen. I mean, I think about team impact a lot, right? Just in covering sports for 3 years and seeing what it means to people in that program and beyond, right? Just the youth, right? The next generation of softball. What does that mean to you guys?
Next generation of softball.
Yeah.
Oh, coming to BC, I never expected myself to interact so much with the younger people or younger softball players, but I think BC has fostered something in me where I want to bring up those younger people. I mean, there's so many girls in Arizona that I've been able to work with and so many girls that I've been able to mentor and bring them up with me, which is really exciting. So I think using my experience at BC is really exciting to see that it fires up younger generations and allows them to strive for something more and shows them that we can do it.
Yeah. I think also like playing at BC at like the highest level just gives you kind of like that platform to like be like allow yourself to do that. Like I know last year when I was a freshman, me and Meg, we coached this like youth softball team and it was only for like a month or two, but we would have practice every week and we would help them and it was awesome.
fun.
It was amazing.
Anyone BC should have on their radar? I know it's a ways away, but
A lot of people.
lot of
we
people.
got to keep the recruiting cycle going, right?
Yeah.
Recruit the world, as
Our
they
girl
say.
Miriam.
Yes,
Our girl
Miriam.
Shout out to Miriam, future BC softball player, right? And as the season approaches, right, for you guys personally, what does your routine look like on the day to day? You mentioned maybe not coaching, you softball all the time, maybe when the season gets up, but as you prepare for a long season, what's on your radar?
Like a weekend or a weekday?
Or just and a weekday, like practice, like classes you mentioned, right? Emphasis on education.
School, softball,
Yeah.
school, softball, softball.
Yeah.
Most
Nice
of us
and
have
simple.
class starting at 9. So my personal schedule, like I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll have class from 9 to 1:15, and then I'll quickly run down and get lunch, and then immediately at 2 I either have a bullpen or practice. Usually it'll be like 2 to 4 or something like that, and then I'll have a bullpen. It might be around 5. That's from 5 to 6. And then immediately we're sprinting to the dining hall. Starving, of course. And then handling business, doing homework, and hopefully have time for Emily in Paris. But
Yeah.
That's what we're watching right now?
That's what we're watching.
I gotta try it out. Should
You
I
gotta try
it
it.
out? All right.
I was shy at first, but it's growing on me.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where to watch it, but I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, most of us morning is kept for school, afternoon is all softball, and then after that is time for ourselves and time to be with our friends and do our homework, mostly do our homework.
Yeah.
But we definitely revolve around eat, sleep, school, softball.
Oh, yeah.
So
Seems simple to me, right?
yeah, it's
Just,
pretty easy. Yeah,
Wake up, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Just softball in school. What are some of the things that at BC when you have free time, right? Maybe away from softball, away from class. How will you enjoy this campus and the surrounding area?
Yeah. I mean, going on
Scoop.
walks.
I love a good
Scoop
rest
and
walk.
scootery.
Scoop and scootery. We
Scoop
also
and
love
scootery.
So
a
I've
team.
heard
do
all
team
about
trips.
this, right? Okay, team trips. All
Team
right.
trips, so scoop and
Team trips.
scootery.
Scoop.
What
team
is the
ordering
craze? What is the
It's
craze about scoop and scootery?
Insane amounts
The
of
best-
ice cream
best
with
It's huge. Sundays.
the most. Yes,
It's
That's
huge.
Sundays. We have to
It's
make sure we
huge.
get our
Like,
calories
portions,
in.
like
Like,
actually huge.
huge.
And they have like
Huge.
lids for them, but it's coming out of the lid. It's just
Yes.
it's perfect.
But it's
We also
awesome.
have an
Yeah.
obsession with Blank Street.
Yes,
Blank
We at
Street.
least once a
Yes.
week.
Okay.
At least
Our
once a
team
week.
loves coffee, loves
Yeah.
matcha,
Matcha.
little
Yeah.
trips.
Matcha
There we
latte.
go.
Matcha.
I feel like we spend a lot of time with each other going on little trips like into the city or right around. I know I went.
We went
to a
apple
ga-
picking.
We went apple
Yes,
picking.
we went
Yes,
apple
we
picking.
like to do things with each other, and we like to go away from campus a little bit and disconnect a little bit because we're always here and experience things with each other.
Right, and that's great. I mean, it sounds like ice cream's a big centering point.
We
what
love
what am
ice
I
cream.
what am
We
I
love ice
getting at this
Huge
place?
for the program.
What am,
Ooh.
I don't need like what's your favorite flavor?
Strawberry
I-
blonde is my favorite.
a la
Yeah.
mode, which is like apple pie, vanilla ice cream, caramel.
Mine's red velvet, strawberry puree, vanilla ice cream, cream cheese frosting, graham cracker.
Haley?
Mine's pretty basic. I just like coffee Oreo with gummy bears. But like there's always
Gummy
like
bears.
I
There we
do
go. We
like
got
the
the topping.
Sundays,
I needed
but
the
there's
topping.
there's too much going on to me.
Dirt
like
is good.
I get
Dirt, very
Dirt?
good. Dirt.
Yes,
If you
dirt.
think
It's
of
like
like
a
a
chocolate
dirt
ice cream.
cup, like when you
Or
were
It's a bit of a
younger.
Yeah,
demeaning
you
name
know,
though. I should
you-
find something else for that.
Is that what
Some
gummy
of the
bears?
names, some of the names make you laugh,
It's
but
Yeah.
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 I mean,
like
as
the
a kid, it was like
Demogorgon.
it's
Shout out
Oh,
Stranger
is this
Things.
does it have like gummy worms in it?
yes,
with, like,
Oh,
Oreos.
it's
yeah,
dark
you know, as a
chocolate.
kid, and it
Yes.
was like
Okay.
pudding and then Oreos and then gummy bears
I think
or
they
gummy worms.
genuinely thought, how do we make dirt in ice like
No.
ice cream
No, no,
form?
no.
Okay, no. Good. I'm glad.
I mean,
I'm glad
basically, it looks like
we're not
dirt.
serving any dirt. Okay.
Yeah.
That's I got to try Scoop and Scootery though.
great.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Coming back to BC, right, and how you enjoy campus. Do you guys have getting into some more fun questions now? Do you guys have a favorite day on campus? Like
Marathon
just-
Monday.
Marathon Monday. Marathon Monday.
I was gonna offer, right? That first of all, that's the runaway favorite across every episode we've done. Everyone says Marathon Monday because I say, oh, favorite day, and they're like, there's only one
There's
real
one
day.
day.
Right?
There's
Yeah.
only one.
I would like to
day.
nominate the snow day.
Oh,
from
Snow
last
day
week.
was
Oh,
good.
Snow day was good.
How did we
Snow day
spend
was
our snow
great.
day?
Ooh, how
Bundled
did
up.
I spend my
Yeah, bundled
snow
up,
day?
playing in the snow the
Yeah.
night
Yeah, I
before.
played in the snow.
Softball?
No,
I was
we
gonna
had our
say-
off day. Our off day
We
was
had
Monday.
Monday,
yes,
so
So
that's awesome.
yes.
That's
We
awesome.
were
had
all
off.
together, of course.
Oh.
The night
Yeah,
before
Sliding down the
the
hill.
night before
Yes.
we were playing in the snow. We all got that text rejoicing, and then we all ended up in the snow. Yeah,
As did I. What was the hill of choice?
we like the hill
McMullen.
right by McMullen,
Yes.
the museum.
Oh,
It's
that's
right
all the
by
way-
our softball field.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, right,
So
of
it
course, right
fits.
by Harrington.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big one.
Make sure
Yeah,
your
it's a good
pockets
one.
are zipped when you're going down the hill. My phone did get buried under the snow
Oh,
for a
no.
long time.
And could not find it.
Could not find it. Had to do the whole find my iPhone ping. Really crazy.
Oh goodness.
In the snow
In the
too.
snow.
That's,
In the snow.
That's not great.
Yeah.
I mean, you get some serious speed down that hill.
Oh, yeah,
it's a,
you
it's
do.
a long
It's
hill.
steep.
And it's like,
we have
yeah.
a
A saucer.
saucer.
Me and my
like the
roommate.
little circle
Yeah.
thing?
Yes,
Oh,
me and my
that's
roommate
incredible.
provide the saucer.
They are the saucer providers.
I hope we didn't make a jump. We can't sustain any
no,
injuries,
no,
right?
no, no,
Season
no.
not- Coach B would not like that.
No, just straight down the hill. That's it.
Not for the first career game at BC. As we kind of do these rapid fire when of course Annabelle Hasselbeck, shout out AB in Nashville, doing
Hi,
excellent
AB.
work.
Love
Hi,
you.
AB, we love
Hi.
you. But we kind of do these more rapid fire. We'll just keep them loose, right? Do you have a favorite dining hall on campus?
Lower.
Consensus, not even.
Yes.
That was quick.
Yes.
Yes.
Easy.
I wanted to, I don't know a lot about this, but apparently there's a dining hall in 245 Beacon. Do you guys have classes in there?
No, oh my gosh.
don't.
We forgot
It's
about Cafe
totally-
129.
Oh, Cafe 129.
Cafe
Where is
129
this?
is good.
It's
across
right
from our
across
It's on the
facility.
Brighton campus. It's right across from the softball
Right
field.
across the street.
Because you guys are always at the
They have
softball field.
Yes.
the
Run
warmest
over
chocolate
there.
chip cookies.
Yes.
I only go there during softball season, so I'm
Yeah.
not
So
over
good.
there enough.
We're
Tuesdays,
severely
Cafe
addicted.
129 is
very,
right there.
very good.
Yeah, it's
Very
good.
Oh, I think I have been there. I think I went there actually. after-
Small dining
after
hall
a
is
softball
great.
game.
Small,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
great.
Small but good.
And kind of like removed, right? So there's
Yes.
no line
Yes.
anywhere.
Yeah,
line.
there's no
Really
line. You can check yourself
quiet.
out.
Yeah.
What's our
Yes.
favorite meal at Lower?
Chicken tikka masala
Mac
or
and cheese
turkey
station.
dinner.
Turkey dinner's
BC
good.
burger.
BC burger's
The
good.
BC burger.
All reliable, right?
Okay.
Old reliable.
I really like the egg line.
Oh, the egg
Okay,
line.
yeah.
is
Never
good.
fails. Never
I'm
fails.
online.
Really like
steak
the
and
egg
cheese fans in here.
Oh,
Yes,
steak and cheese.
love
Oh my
steak
gosh,
and
how could we
cheese.
forget a steak and
I
cheese?
know.
Yes.
I can't believe
I
I forgot
love
that.
it.
That's
Oh
very
my
good.
gosh.
Lower's
yeah.
getting a
Steak
lot
and
of
cheese.
run right now. They love this. BC dining is all over it. We mentioned the favorite day. Do you guys have a favorite spot on campus? Like maybe study spot. You mentioned the res, walking, like anything where you just like to spend time.
Definitely the res for me. Whenever I can, if it's not freezing, I love a res.
And covered in snow.
Yeah,
like, up to your
exactly.
knee. Yeah.
I find myself on alumni or in the boxes, like looking over the field
boxes,
or
yes.
sitting in the stands,
Yep.
especially
That's a
when
good
it's
study
warmer.
spot.
Yeah,
Yes.
really good study spot, really nice. Love fresh air.
Same. I was gonna say the boxes. She stole mine.
Oh.
Yeah, the boxes.
She is older,
It's a
so she'd
popular
have this,
spot.
the boxes.
Thank you.
It's a
Yes.
popular
Yeah,
spot. She had the
I
intel
found
on
him.
the spot.
Found him before you.
Yes.
Is there a phrase Coach B always says, whether it's in practice or just during the week or whenever you guys are together?
I just noticed that she started, I just noticed this. Whenever we finish practice, she goes, vibe it up, call it up.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Vibe it up, call it up.
Where have I been?
Yeah.
She always starts with a massive all right before practice.
Oh,
Like leans into it. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great.
I'm trying to think. The only thing I can think of whenever I think of this is how
I mean, it's only been a
she'll
couple
say
weeks,
something.
a
She's
couple
like, yeah.
months, right?
Like she's like, yeah,
She's like, you got this, yeah?
yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. Yeah,
No,
That's
she's
great.
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the best dancer on the team?
Pat.
Pab's a
That
good
moves.
dancer.
Pap's
AD
good.
can dance too.
AD can.
Mia's got some moves. So
Mia's
Bailey,
got-
hold on, Bailey.
We
We
get a
always
lot
talk
of
about
that
Bailey
in
and Macy's dance.
Bailey
yeah.
and Macy.
So
Yeah.
I will
dance.
say I've been wanting to float this to all the teams. So I think there was the track team that said we should have a dance off, like a BC
Oh.
Athletics
Yeah.
dance off.
Yes.
I'm so
for
down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sign us up.
Yeah.
It
We're
sounds
putting
like- it
Mia.
sounds like
We're
you're gonna
putting
win.
Mia in.
Or
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yes.
win.
Super
Or-
confident. Like,
Yeah.
Mia, it's me, Mia, Bailey. We do our dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a pregame dance or is there a pregame routine like that you guys
Shannon.
do?
Shannon
she
does
does, like, an
the
Irish, like-
jig.
She used to be an Irish dancer, so
wow.
So she does her
we-
Irish jig.
yeah, we started
she
this in
Irish
the
jigs,
fall.
yes.
We play
I know field hockey does like a dance circle before. I think volleyball does it
Yeah.
too.
in the locker room. We
Yep.
play Shipping Up to Boston as the last song, and Shannon
Yes.
does her
She does
Irish
her
dancing,
jig.
and then we all go out and ready to go.
On
It
the
gets
note
us fired up.
on the note of music, two-parter. What's on aux and who's the best aux?
On my ox,
Gunna.
it will be Gunna.
It's gonna.
It will be Gunna. I'm your number one fan. I've seen him twice in Boston. Awesome.
Wow.
My aux is definitely the older hits. One of our coaches, Coach Tori, she's got a really good playlist that I love. It's like Black Eyed Peas, Pitbull,
That is good.
Sean Paul, old stuff.
My Alex is more like young boy. Yes. But I can't do some SZA. Or I really like Olivia Dean. We love Olivia Dean. As
We
a
love
team.
Olivia
We
Dean.
love
Is
Olivia
that
Dean.
the team?
It's a
Yeah.
collective.
Yeah.
So who you said who's got the best aux and
Who has the best aux? Tavy.
A lot
has
of people
been really
pick
liking
TV's
Tavy.
playlist. Yes.
Tavy's got a good aux. I feel like there's a lot of us that have different styles,
Yeah.
and there's
But
people
they
that
all
like those
yes,
styles.
they
but
all work together.
I was about to
in
say
that
we have
way.
like certain people that like this type of music, and there's some that
Yeah.
like this type of music. Like me and AD
Yeah.
can get down with some Gunna and Young Boy, but I can
Yeah.
also get down with some
There-
2015.
Yeah,
Yes.
right? Throw blast from the past.
it kind
Yeah.
of just depends on the day.
And I feel like
Yes.
it's so important to have in warm-ups, right? To have right
Yeah.
from the
Yeah, it's gotta
mind,
get-
right?
get
You know,
you-
music's a very
Yes.
big part for
Our
some
warm-up
people's
playlist
routines.
is diverse.
Yeah.
Very diverse.
Very diverse.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're there for a line and you're like, wait, don't know the vibe right now.
When does that start? Warm-ups like for B, like just the music, like during BP when you're throwing?
Honestly,
going
the music
all
is
the time.
blaring as soon as you
Music?
get to the locker
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Right.
From the
So,
second
like,
you get to the locker room,
4
down
hours
to the
before
field.
the game.
Yes, in the hitting facility
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah. If it's too quiet, we're always like, "Where's the music?"
love
music,
Exactly.
right? You want,
I mean,
want a little atmosphere in here,
yeah.
right?
Even practice, we're playing music. So
Yes,
That's one
always.
thing
We
I
always
love
have
about
our
our coaching
speaker.
staff too. This year they've definitely let us dive
Come
into
out of
our
our
music
shell.
side.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see if it translates. I think it should. It should be a very, very fun season for you guys. Really happy to have you all here. Just one more question before you get going to Florida. Do you have any personal or team goals for this season as you get going?
win,
When?
Yeah, make it to the ACC
Yes,
championship.
ACC. Yes.
Yeah.
ACC tournament.
win.
When? Let's do it. Guys, thank you so much. This was incredible. We will see you this whole season, guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.